Yo, what's up, peoples? It's your boy Mood616 here, and I'm back with another top 10 list. And today I'm going to be talking about Wes Craven. So this is going to be my personal top 10 favorite Wes Craven films. Yeah, so what can you say about Wes Craven? Done lots of great films in his career. Upon making this list, I was actually quite surprised at how easy it was for me to rank these. I don't know. I thought it was going to be a lot harder until I started doing it. I mean, a couple places, could change, anytime, but I don't know, man. I didn't actually find this one that difficult. I found it a lot easier than John Carpenter's, but anyways, once again, this is my list, so if it's not what yours is, don't worry about it. So number 10, a Wes Craven film that I find is really underrated, and I find a lot of people have never seen this one. They're always like, I've seen most of Wes Craven's films, but I've never seen this one. The Serpent and the Rainbow. This is a really cool film shot on location in Haiti, based on the true events of, resurrecting the dead. It's basically, more to do with black magic than it is like zombies. I mean, I think that's kind of what they were getting at with it, but black magic and supernatural stuff. But Bill Pullman's in this movie, does a really good job. I think this movie's brilliant, actually. Really enjoyed this one. Serpent and the Rainbow, underrated Wes Craven film, in my opinion. Number 10. Number 9. This is a film that I've always enjoyed. I think this one's really fun. Deadly Friend, about a dude and a fucking killer robot. It's pretty awesome. Everybody knows about the infamous head explosion scene in this. It's just so fucking funny. Even thinking about it right now just kind of makes me laugh. So, I like the quote on the back here by Joe Bob Briggs. A Breakfast Club version of Bride of Frankenstein. That's actually pretty funny. But Deadly Friend. If you've never seen this one, check it out. It's just a whole lot of fun. It's just a great film. So number 9. Number 8 is the infamous Video Nasty Last House on the Left. Now, I've been recently finding a lot of people saying that they dislike this movie. It's crazy. I don't think it's crazy. I can see why people dislike this movie. I don't think it's perfect. I honestly think the soundtrack's a little off in this movie too. I think it's kind of funny to me. But David Hess just kind of does it for me. Kind of makes the film. I don't think it's Wes Craven's best shot film by any shot, but he definitely has made better films. But I do enjoy this for what it is. I definitely like this more than the remake. I know that's kind of different with people too. A lot of people like the remake more, I would say, but Last House on the Left, Rape Revenge. It is what it is. So that was number 8. Number 7, recently issued by Scream Factory, Deadly Blessing. This is another probably very underrated Wes Craven film. I don't think a lot of people had even heard or have seen this one until Scream Factory released this. I actually picked up the Arrow release of it a year, 2 ago, whatever it came out. But I was pretty happy that Scream Factory was coming out with this because Blu-ray is awesome. But this has got a really early performance by Sharon Stone in here. Pretty cool kind of slasher deal. I do highly recommend this film though. It's very, very entertaining, different. It's a different type of film. But Wes Craven, Deadly Blessing, I like that one. So number 6 is a film I really enjoy. I've always loved this film. I just love the atmosphere of this one too. I think it's the setting of it too. The Hills Have Eyes, of course, with Dee Wallace. She's fucking brilliant in this movie. And Michael Berryman, of course, the classic image right there. This is kind of like I guess more of a cannibalistic fucking. They break down, they get fucked up. The Hills Have Eyes. Everyone's seen this movie. Can't say enough good things about it, but I don't know, man. This is another movie recently that I've been hearing that people like the remake more of. I don't know. Personally, I don't, but that's just me. So, Yeah, The Hills Have Eyes. I think it's great. Awesome film. And into top 5 now. Okay. So number 5 is a Wes Craven film that I find is underrated again. I don't know what it is about Wes Craven films being underrated, but I watched this one again last night because I was going to do this list, and I hadn't watched this one in a while, but The People Under the Stairs. I absolutely love this movie. It has such cool... It just has really great atmosphere. I love the hood aspect of it. He captures that in in small doses, but just very well. And it's just such a weird story, about this couple, this rich couple that is just fucked in the head, and they've got these fucking people living downstairs. They're all trapped down there, and it's basically about these 3 guys, well, 2 guys and a kid that decide to break into this house because they hear about this. They've got lots of gold in there, and they're broke as shit, and they, these rich people don't need it. And go from there. But this is a really fucking cool film, man. Like, it's just so different. This is another one of those Wes Craven films that just really kind of sticks out because it's different. And, praise, all props to Wes Craven for making a film like this. It's good. It just works. So, number 5, People Under the Stairs. Number 4 is, the resurrection of the slasher film, I guess you want to call it. We're talking about Scream, the first one. I do actually really like this. I'm not a big fan of, what do they call them? The neo-slasher, whatever, craze. But I did enjoy this one. I remember seeing it in the theater when it came out, and I was really impressed because it was differently made. There wasn't any types of films like that. So it just, I was, when it came out 16, or I was 16 when I saw it, so it just worked for me. But, can't really say anything new about Scream. Good cast in it. Just, it's brilliant. So number 4. Number 3 is Wes Craven's New Nightmare. The last entry in the Nightmare on Elm Street series. If you watched my Nightmare on Elm Street marathon, you know how much I fucking love this movie. I think this is brilliant, man. It's my 3rd favorite movie in the series. But, being 3rd doesn't mean it's not great or anything. I think it's fucking awesome. I just love how Freddy looks in this movie. He's just so fucking badass looking. He just looks vicious, man. Wes Craven really brought back that horror element to Freddy after the ridiculous Freddy's Dead in Part 6. Just kind of went back to the roots of Nightmare on Elm Street and Freddy, the Freddy character. I think this one works. I think it's a brilliant storyline. I love how it develops. I love how Wes Craven's in the film, playing himself, Heather Langenkamp. Everything about this is awesome. Number 3. Now, number 2 might be a shocker. Oh, okay, fuck. Yeah, you can thumbs down me on that joke right there. This might be a shocker. It's an appropriate word for it, but I absolutely fucking love this movie, man. Wes Craven's Shocker. Now, this is one of the most unique supernatural slasher films ever made. When I first saw this movie, I was blown away at how fucking weird it was. Just the whole supernatural element of it. And, when they go into the TV world and they're fucking fighting in there and shit, I'm just like, yeah, that kicks ass. But this is actually a really long movie. I watched this one the other night again, too. I was just watching, Wes Craven films again. And I didn't realize, but it's almost 2 hours long, this movie. It doesn't really feel like it. It does have a really pretty good pace to it. Cool story. And the killer, what the fuck's his name again? I just totally blanking on it. Horace Pinker. So fucking badass in this, man. Definitely an underrated, slasher character, killer, whatever you want to call him. I think he's fucking awesome in this movie. He's just so vicious. And the story with him killing off whole families and shit, I think is just so vicious, man. But yeah, Wes Craven's Shocker, my 2nd favorite Wes Craven film. I think this is awesome, man. And my number 1 favorite Wes Craven film of all time is A Nightmare on Elm Street. I think this movie's brilliant. I think he captured the most awesome atmosphere and created one of the coolest characters in horror history. But it's shot brilliantly, it's acted well. everything about this movie just works. It's just, in my personal opinion, it's Wes Craven's best film. Some may, argue with that, but I think this is his best movie. And yeah, couldn't say enough things about Nightmare on Elm Street. It's brilliant. It's classic. Awesome. So yeah, so there's my top 10 Wes Craven films. I will recap this quickly for you. Serpent and the Rainbow, number 10. Deadly Friend at number 9. This is awesome. Number 8, Last House on the Left. Number 7, Deadly Blessing. Number 6, The Hills Have Eyes. Number 5, The People Under the Stairs. Number 4, the original Scream. Number 3, New Nightmare. Number 2, Shocker. And, of course, number 1, Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, so those are my favorite Wes Craven films. And, yeah, Wes Craven's awesome. So, thank you for watching and subscribing. If you want, make video responses, or just comment, or like, or dislike, or whatever you do. Thank you for watching. I'll be back with another top 10. I think I got so many lists of top 10. Not all of them are horror related, but most of them are. And I just like making lists. I don't know, they're fun to do. So be on the lookout for those. And yeah, peace out, homies.